Sure, drama is part of every mjolo, but not in the early stages, Bafethu. Please rest. I promise you, you won't rust.
Good morning. Tell me you love me.
Hi, this is WORD. Hashtag let the spoken word do what it does best and speak for itself. So, barre se feleng sa tlhola, which means everything comes to an end. And this is how we come to the end of our How to Make Your CV a Lasting First Impression series. If you remember, you will know that on our other episode, we touched on and spoke about almost every section that makes up your CV, including another important part, which is your brand statement. I really hope that helped you and will continue to help you on your job hunt. So feel free, you can play catch up. All our videos are on our YouTube channel. It's Guy Luyanda and the WORD podcast. So cool. What are we going to talk about on today's session as our outro session? You know what I mean? And actually, let's talk about references, Bafethu, because I have previously received questions regarding this particular section, and it would not be ayoba if I just brushed it off. So yeah, I got this straight to the point explanation from Indeed Career Guides website, and Bonabare, let me just check it quickly. They say a reference in your CV should be professionals who can vouch for your skills, character, and work performance. If you know 3 or 5 individuals who can provide relevant information about you, you may choose to include them in a reference list in your CV to make your qualifications stand out to employ. Yes, I almost said employees, but it says employers. And it says, furthermore, I think I'd like to read this line for you. Whether you include references can depend on the type of jobs you're applying for, the industry, what the employer requests within your application. And that is actually what we'll be touching on today's session. I hope ke buile sekgowa hantle there. Look at some of the reasons why you should not consider adding references in your CV. It is really crucial to remember that each and every word in your CV needs to be packed with value, because you have only 2 pages. And I'm saying 2 pages because that's like the commonly expected length of your CV, and that is the space you should use to explain why you're qualified and well positioned to do the job. Do you really know, guys, how much time our recruiters have to go through your CVs? And they've got absolutely no time. And references are not always part of the interview process, so why should you always add them right in the beginning? It really doesn't make sense. Imagine first day yamjolo when I drama. Why? Sure, drama is part of every mjolo, but not in the early stages, Bafethu. Please rest. I promise you, you won't rust. So there are a few scenarios in which adding your references to your CV will be necessary for UX designers and UX researchers. For instance, if your application is accompanied by a case study, then it is advised that you add at least 1 reference, right? So without any further ado, Bafethu, let's just take a quick look at some of the reasons that I've gathered that will explain why you should not add references into your CV. And yeah, the first one, Bariki, do not add references to your application if the job post advises you not to do so. So here I've realized that most of us are actually lazy to read, right? We are so lazy to read, and it's very dangerous because we'd often miss information, very important information, while we are skimming and scanning through the document. And it's very ironic, really, because we miss the information while trying to find it. Cool. So before we move to the second one, Bafethu, here's the thing. Please make sure that you stay until the end or up to the end of this video, and then I will share with you just a structure, a simple structure, as to how you can add the references onto your CV if you are going to add them. You know what I'm saying? So the second thing to remember is that space on your CV is like real estate, and you want to use it wisely. During this stage of um, employment where you're still applying, your recruiter will be busy going through hundreds of applications, and they won't have time to even read through your references or reach out to somebody who's going to talk on your behalf before they have even met you. If you get what I'm saying, it's really a total waste of time. And yeah, Bafetu, that's really that. This is just how we close our how to make your CVA lasting first impression series. If you would like to learn more, you are more than welcome to contact me on my socials. The links are provided in the description below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel. Please make sure that you subscribe to our channel, and lastly, leave us a comment. Tell us how you feel about the content. Tell us how you'd like WORD podcast to help you. I will see you on our new series episodes, or rather where we talk about designing and presenting your portfolio. We'll talk about how you can host it online. We'll talk about how you can create clickable links and shareable links without even having to write a single line of code. As for me, the boy would like to linger a little longer, but it's getting a little late. So until next time, you stay in drive. Peace out!